Sarper Güven Shekinah hint at future on 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé couple Sarper Güven Shekinah Garner are still going strong after season 11's tell-all, and now they're teasing fans about what's next. According to a new interview, they may return to the franchise. However, only if TLC fans want them to. An interview update. Sarper told Swoon on Thursday, "If they want to see us again, and it happens, we would be happy to show more." While they aren't begging to come back, the door is clearly open from their side. That's a far cry from earlier drama, when Sarper clashed with Shekinah's daughter and the couple nearly split over control issues. Viewers were skeptical at first, but things have shifted. Even Shekinah admitted that fans warmed to them. "They understand us better now," she said. The turnaround. Their turnaround isn't surprising. As we previously reported, Sarper started winning people over when he clapped back at castmate Adnan and made it clear he wasn't there to play games. Back in March, we noted how Sarper is getting more fans on his side thanks to his no-nonsense attitude and public loyalty to Shekinah. That said, it hasn't always been smooth sailing. At one point in 2024, rumors swirled that Shekinah had left him. Viewers weren't sure if their love story would survive the cultural clashes, but she later posted about forgiveness, and Sarper responded supportively. Now, the two seem in sync. Sarper is exploring new ventures, including stand-up comedy. He joked, "I might go on an American tour if I get invited somewhere." While it's unclear how far he'll take it, the couple clearly isn't fading away into the sunset. More TV time? As for more TV time, it depends. Shekinah hinted that they'd only return if it felt authentic. Probably, he heard that some cast members have been accused of staging storylines in the past. Plus, others openly admitted to editing and faking drama. So far, fans seem to appreciate that the drama between Sarper and Shekinah felt real, even if it was messy at times. The reality TV duo know they're polarizing, but they don't seem to mind. They came into the franchise with confidence, and they're still standing while others have fizzled out. Do fans want more of them? So will we see them again? For now, that's up to producers. On Reddit, there are indications that TLC fans would like to see the couple again. On a post on the r/90 Day Fiancé sub, one person wrote, "I was really rooting for them. I got past their narcissism. Sarper was really growing on me. He's changed so much, in a good way." Here are a few more supporters who want to see more of them. TLC, can you get Sarper and Florian together for a new show? Those two are separately hysterical. I can only imagine them together, it would be TV comedy gold. Make this happen, TLC. Who would have ever thought we'd all be saying that and actually like Sarper, lol. Didn't have that on my bingo card. People no longer picturing Sarper as the bad guy. Where to find the 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 couples on Instagram. 90 Day Fiancé has returned with a brand new season, and here's where to find the new cast members on Instagram. The flagship series in the multiverse of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, the show first premiered in 2014. The first season of 90 Day Fiancé had only 4 couples, and all of them are still together and married. While some couples who followed in their footsteps in the latter season may not have had the same luck, 90 Day Fiancé fans tuned in year after year to watch the cast navigating the complexities of love, cultural differences, and societal pressures. With just 90 days to wed before their K-1 visa expires, these couples have challenges to overcome or else risk splitting up and separating even before they hear the wedding bells ring. In 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, 7 couples are letting fans follow their romance journeys. 3 of these couples are already familiar faces who fans have known for a few years. Meanwhile, 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 also includes the series' first throuple. Shekinah and Sarper. Los Angeles and Istanbul. Shekinah, from Los Angeles, and Sarper, from Istanbul, are already 2 spin-offs old in the franchise, with fans having watched them love each other and bicker with each other on camera. Shekinah being controlled by Sarper was a crucial aspect of their relationship, but it worked both ways, since Sarper was in a financial mess because of Shekinah not allowing him to take female clients at his personal trainer job. Sarper needed to prove to Shekinah that he wasn't a bad boy since he had been with over 3,000 women in his past. In their new storyline, Sarper is having a hard time pulling himself away from his family after his K-1 visa got approved. Sarper's social media reveals that he has been able to fit right in Los Angeles since he moved there almost a year ago. Sarper and Shekinah are still together and presumably married, since it's definitely been more than 3 months since he moved to the US. Shekinah can be followed on Shekinah.Garner, and Sarper can be found on Sarper 90 Day. Juan and Jessica. Torrington and Callie. Juan and Jessica were first featured in Love in Paradise, with a pregnant Jessica having flown to meet Juan. The single mother of 2 had met Juan on a cruise, and his glamorous bartender job came with its disadvantages. Juan was caught in a cheating scandal on the cruise during their long-distance romance. Juan is facing a culture shock in Jessica's small town of Torrington, and her living conditions, which allow Juan and Jessica with no privacy, have given the Colombian man a rude awakening. However, it hasn't stopped Juan Daza 9037 and Jessica 7352 from being still together and married in Wyoming. Sean and Aaliyah. Los Angeles and Rio de Janeiro. Sean met Aaliyah when she was still Douglas. A trip to Spain where Aaliyah put on a wig and truly felt like herself changed things drastically for the couple's relationship. The Los Angeles-based celebrity hairstylist watched Aaliyah embracing her feminine side, and while he supported it, he felt that Aaliyah's bossy attitude was pushing him away. Sean was also having casual sex with other men while dating Aaliyah, was hiding it from her, and did not care about her desire to discuss monogamy. However, Aaliyah moved to the US in June 2024 after they got engaged in Love in Paradise. The previews for 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 show Sean getting stood up by Aaliyah at their wedding. However, Aaliyah, on her Instagram profile, Ali Alam, confirms she is living in America, while Sean, who isn't too active on social media, is playing a good part in not posting anything on Sean Finch, which spoils his storyline with his wife. Stevie and Maudie. Hattiesburg and Tehran. Maudie and Stevie met when she was teaching him English online. Stevie knew about the challenges she was inviting in her life by choosing to date a man from Iran. However, after spending just 1 week in person in Turkey, they applied for a K-1 visa. Maudie had been facing homesickness while experiencing culture shock since his arrival in America. He will now have to adjust to life in Mississippi as he discovers a secret about Stevie and convinces her father that he has good intentions. Maudie on Instagram, maudie.cpt, reveals he's still living in Hattiesburg while Stevie's Instagram is stevie.nicole. Mark and Mina. West Ossipee and Paris. Pilot Mark was a divorced man with 2 grown kids who fell for Parisian model Mina after locking eyes with her at a restaurant. Despite Mark's challenging job and age gap, the couple managed to have a long-distance relationship for over 2 years, during which they got engaged and welcomed a daughter together. Mina has been left questioning her decision to live in West Ossipee amid Mark's community retirees as she wonders when her 9-year-old son will be able to join her in America. Mina, who is on Instagram as Mina Mac, is also failing to get along with Mark's aka Bassett 23's daughter. Gregory and Joan. Islip Terrace and Kampala. Joan from Kampala, Uganda is an ambitious woman, while Greg lives with his overbearing mom and doesn't have a stable job. The Long Island native fell for Joan during his vacation in her country, and he convinced Joan to move to America for a life together. However, Joan doesn't seem to be comfortable living with Greg's mom, and with his poor financial decisions, she will end up giving him an ultimatum. Joan Khrushchev has a private Instagram account, but she does mention she's engaged in her bio without revealing whether she's still engaged to Greg aka Chillick 47. Matt, Amani and Eni. San Diego and Tijuana. The first of probably many more future thruples in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, Matt and Amani from San Diego met Eni from Tijuana while clubbing. Matt and Amani, who had been married for almost a decade with 2 little girls, decided to make Annie their girlfriend because Amani was feeling like experimenting while being bisexual. Matt and Amani wished to bring Annie to America on a K-1 visa, but it means they'd have to divorce each other. Matt _ in the middle, and Amani, the Omanage lassie, are still together and seem to still be in a relationship with Annie, whose Instagram is hennyhannyagir. 90 Day Fiancé Sarper Güven teaching special boot camp in Los Angeles. 90 Day Fiancé star Sarper Güven was once considered one of the most controversial cast members of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way seasons 5 and 6. Many viewers accuse him of being a controlling and unfaithful partner. He's been open about how he dated over 2,500 women in the past, which only worsened his reputation. However, Sarper eventually won the hearts of many due to his sincerity to change. He even took to social media to share his upcoming boot camp in Los Angeles, proving he's becoming more responsible. Keep reading to see his announcement. 90 Day Fiancé, how are Sarper Güven and Shekinah Garner today? Sarper and Shekinah continue to prove the doubters wrong. The 90 Day Fiancé stars are still going strong today and have been supportive of each other. Recently, Shekinah uploaded photos of herself getting her lip fillers, which is something that Sarper encourages her to do. He even designed her nose, which was documented in the latest season of TOW. Sounds like fun. I don't live in Southern California, I live in Northern California, but I do like to take vacations there, so next time I'm down in LA I will be in your class. Good job getting work right away doing what you love. Congratulations, Sarper. Great news. Yay, Sarper. I am sure you will do well. Thanks for helping others get healthy. 90 Day Fiancé, will Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven return? Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven's story in the latest season of TOW ended on a positive note. The 90 Day Fiancé stars got engaged on a boat during a romantic date night. The two have yet to share their wedding day. But some fans think TLC might be planning to bring them back to document their big day. What does 90 Day Fiancé star Shekinah Garner do for a living? The beauty queen's job explained. She's a beauty queen. 90 Day Fiancé fans have come to know and love Shekinah Garner, who made her debut with now fiancé Sarper Güven on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 5 in 2023. When Shekinah first met Sarper in person, she was impressed by the effort he put into his personal care, as he even wore makeup on their first date. Her reaction made sense, though, as the reality star has spent more than 20 years working in the beauty industry. What is 90 Day Fiancé star Shekinah Garner's job? Shekinah has been a licensed esthetician for 23 years, according to her Instagram bio. She began her studies in the field at Federico College of Beauty in Sacramento, California, in 2002 and became board certified the following year. The TLC personality has since developed her own dermaplaning masterclass, featuring the exclusive instrument known as the Lumos Dermaplane. The course's website reads, "Step into the future of dermaplaning and learn everything there is to know about this transformative treatment." In addition to her work as an esthetician, Shekinah is a makeup artist for TV and film. She studied business management at the University of Phoenix to learn how to manage a freelance career in makeup artistry and enrolled in an intensive workshop at the airbrush company Dinair, according to her IMDb bio. There, she studied under the world's leading experts in airbrush makeup and became a certified airbrush artist. Shekinah was immediately offered a job with Dinair as an independent artist. She accepted, traveling the U.S. working at various makeup schools, conventions and trade shows, demonstrating and teaching her peers advanced techniques in airbrush makeup. The bio continued, Shekinah has done makeup for the 2013 films Past God and Limbus, the 2014 TV series The Royals, the 2017 short Sex and Candy and the 2020 film Frank and Ava. Where does 90 Day Fiancé star Shekinah Garner work? After briefly living in Sarper's native Turkey, Shekinah and her fiancé moved back to Los Angeles, where she also works as an esthetician and makeup artist. Shekinah shares videos from her practice, Fluorescent Skin LA, on her Instagram page, with an LED sign featuring the business name often visible on the wall in the background. 90-day fiancé, the other way. Is Shekinah responsible for Sarper's money troubles? Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven's tumultuous journey on 90-day fiancé, the other way has continued, with Sarper claiming his financial woes were due to Shekinah's interference. The Californian woman and Turkish man met during Shekinah's trip to Turkey and quickly developed a romance, leading her to move to Istanbul. Shekinah struggled with Sarper's past, including his claim of sleeping with 2,500 women, and found it challenging to adapt to her new life in Turkey. Despite these issues, they worked through their problems and continued to build their relationship in 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 6. Shekinah and Sarper are a shocking couple in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise. Initially, Shekinah was uncomfortable with Sarper's past, wanting him to get rid of his mattress due to sleeping with so many women. In fact, Sarper allegedly slept with 2 women before his romantic whirlwind with Shekinah that led to their rocky relationship. Sarper's obsession with looks is also unconventional, as he allegedly designed a new nose for his girlfriend and regularly wears makeup, especially highlighter. How did Shekinah ruin Sarper's finances? Sarper and Shekinah's relationship timeline explained. They met in Turkey. Shekinah and Sarper first met when the Californian beauty traveled to Turkey on vacation. She was attracted to Sarper's polished look and unique style, especially his use of makeup to accentuate his strong features. A few months after meeting Sarper, Shekinah moved to Turkey to be with her newfound love. Sarper and Shekinah are both toxic people whose controlling natures feed each other's insecurities. After the relocation, Shekinah began to notice how controlling Sarper was in their relationship. For example, he wanted to weigh her and have the final say on decisions she made in her life, including an upcoming nose job in Season 6. Sarper also expressed his desire to have children, but Shekinah, a single mother, isn't sure that's a good idea. Shekinah won't let Sarper have female clients. She doesn't trust him. From my income, 90% cut right now, I have no savings left. According to Sarper in the new season of 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way, Shekinah has effectively bankrupted the Turkish man. From my income, 90% cut right now, I have no savings left, Sarper revealed in the episode. The lack of funds allegedly stems from Shekinah's frequent trips to Los Angeles, which he pays for, and his lack of clients. Before dating Shekinah, Sarper claimed that 90% of his clients were women. However, Shekinah won't let Sarper train female clients because she doesn't trust him. After sleeping with thousands of women, Shekinah wants to prevent Sarper from cheating on her in the future. Why Shekinah's restrictions are unfair? If she can't trust him, they should break up. Sarper isn't an angelic man. He's been known to call Shekinah horrible names and requires her to remain a certain weight. Sarper also wants to design Shekinah's new nose and decide what makeup she should wear. However, Shekinah's actions cross a line. She's actively destroying Sarper's livelihood, which is sure to have a negative effect on their relationship.